What's up, everyone? You know who I am, the one, the only Jack Slater, the comic outlaw, and check us out on YouTube. But right now, we're doing part 3 of Batman versus Predator. Hell yes. This is the final fight. The war to settle the score. We're going to see what happens. Oh, man. We're going to see who hits and who misses in this final round, this final bell. And I hope you're ready, because Gotham has been taken over by the Predator, mortally wounding Batman and leaving him stranded in the Batcave. The police, the National Guard, have all been looking for this creature, and even though the bat signal hangs in the skies of Gotham, Batman is nowhere to be found until today. He's shown up in a new suit of armor, ready to take on the Predator. He stands ready for the hunt, and the Predator answers by destroying the device, and the game is on. And I love how Batman just takes the spear and stabs the Predator right in the shoulder blade, just establishing who the alpha male is and getting a little bit of vengeance for that beatdown that he had in the first issue. But the Predator pulls it out, and the fight ensues. And these guys are pretty well even matched. I mean, even with the suits upgrades, giving Batman certain abilities, and you notice those eye slits, they help him see. It kind of looks like the Batman that laughs armor. But anyways, these guys are kind of fighting, going up and down, crashing through Gotham, and it seems like Batman's getting the upper hand right now. He does have a lot of fighting experience, but Predator pulls out that familiar blade, one of my favorite toys, and he just throws it. Ready, he slices down the rope, and Batman glides to the ground. Now, this is a very interesting device that Batman uses. It's the remote control for the Batmobile. Yes, it seems like the Dark Knight has a remote for everything, and this triggers that car that comes out of nowhere and smacks the Predator again. And this pisses off the Predator because he's already been hit by this once. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he starts ripping his way through it, which Batman seems to have a plan for that. And out of nowhere, the police show up, and they're kind of taking shots, at the Predator, trying to kill him. But the problem is that the Predator's too well armored for one, and also the Batmobile is kind of pushing him on through. So they're skidding around, and the Predator is about to break through the Batmobile. He's about to rip Batman's head off. Until Batman does what Batman does, because you know that he has a plan. Gotham is his city, and he's ready to take him out. He hits the brakes and he goes crashing into the woods. Batman follows him, ready to continue the hunt, ready to settle the score for all the lives that he's taken, for all the destruction that he's brought to his city, for the mayhem, the death. He will answer for it all. And Batman uses another remote control as a sonic device to summon bats. And this is kind of a trademark thing also of Batman. Like I said, he has a remote control for everything. It kind of attacks the Predator, pulls him out of the invisible field that he was in, and now Batman can kind of see him. And he's luring him around Wayne Manor. And this is where Batman has the home advantage. And the Predator's kind of lured into a trap. Actually, kind of into a big fish net. He's kind of hanging over the Batcave. They have him tangled for now, but you have to keep in mind that blade is extremely, extremely sharp, and the Predator will be through this in seconds. Batman has to find another way as the Predator starts to rip his way out and falls, and he grabs Batman by the cape, trying to pull him down with him, trying to take out his opponent at the same time, an honorable death. But yet, as always, Batman finds a way and knocks the Predator off the cliff, and he falls and tumbles and uses his claw to kind of steady himself as he pulls himself back up. And this isn't over yet. The Predator still wants blood. He's after Batman, and he's still ready to go. And now they're kind of fighting in the cave. Batman, of course, has a plan, seals him in titanium bars. And Batman's kind of taking a moment here of victory. He's got him right where he wants him. But the Predator has other plans. He starts fooling with his device, and a slow ticking starts going down, a beeping, and Batman looks and realizes what it is. It's a bomb, a suicide bomb, to take him and his opponent with him. Batman only has seconds to stop it. He opens the bars, grabs an electricity wire and stabs it into the controller, kind of short-circuiting and blowing them both back. This shorts out the Predator's controls, leaving him few weapons, but still ready to fight. Now Batman's kind of using this gun as like a radar gun. It's helping him track things like sonar, and it's kind of helping him look for the Predator too, because his eyesight was damaged in that first fight. And the Predator, meanwhile, is trying to find Batman as well, trying to get the edge, but Batman gets the drop on him. After all, it is his cave, his location. You know, location is actually very valuable in a fight. He actually manages to pull the Predator's mask off, and he sees him. I just love how he says hello and then smacks the hell out of him, hitting him into that big coin. And now Batman is trapped under, and the Predator's getting ready to take his prize. He's getting ready to rip his head off, to take his skull. And then out of nowhere, Alfred shows up with a blunderbuss. Boom! Now Bruce Wayne might not use guns, but Alfred doesn't mind at all. He ends up hitting the Predator square in the chest. The Predator tries to grab onto him, ready to kill him, but realizes it would be a waste, and runs off. He runs into Wayne Manor, through it, seeing all the weird trophies of different animals. And he's kind of like running for his life at this point. Batman gets up, and Bruce realizes the hunt isn't over. He needs to take this thing out. He needs to settle this once and for all. And he's looking around the manor for the creature, the Predator. And I just love how he grabs a baseball bat. Out of all things, Batman grabs a bat and hunts down the Predator, old school style. The Predator's bleeding, looking around, and all of a sudden, hi! And Batman just starts beating the hell out of him. I mean, Batman is swinging that bat like there's no tomorrow. Wham, wham, wham. Home run hitter. In the meantime, the Predator's kind of has a trick up his sleeve. The ship shows up. And now, his people, his chieftain, judges them. For Batman understands the rules of the game, and he won with honor. He is the winner. And the other Predator stands before the chief and is found wanting and is sliced down by the sword. His blood is wiped off and then passed to Bruce as a trophy, a memento of the hunt. They honor him, they praise him with the sword, and then they leave. The hunt is over. Batman has won. Gotham is his territory, and he is the alpha male, the Predator of Gotham, the Batman who rules the night. But will the Predators come back? Will the hunt ever continue? Well, we'll find out, won't we? For there is always the next Hunter's Moon, and I will catch you on the flip side.